Want to learn how to not only measure form abandonment, but also decrease it overall? No matter what business you're in, form abandonment can be an issue. When someone abandons your form without filling it out completely, your organization is missing out. Here's some good news. Form abandonment is actually a relatively easy issue to fix. Today I'll share with you some ways to measure form abandonment as well as how to decrease your abandonment rates overall. I'm Noel, and this is Jotform. Let's get right to it. There are a few different ways you can track form abandonment to better understand how significantly it affects your business. One tool you can utilize is Zuko. Zuko integrates with Jotform, allowing you to track your form conversion rates. You can also monitor other important info such as how long it takes a visitor to fill out a form. Doing so can show you places where you need to make improvements. Zuko also identifies specific form fields that are causing issues. What's great is you can then fix those trouble areas without reworking or reevaluating your entire form. You can also use Google Analytics to your advantage. The advanced segments and event tracking features can track form abandonment and provide metrics on when someone visited a page but abandoned a form. You can also use Google Tag Manager in tandem with Analytics to gain an even deeper insight into why people may be leaving your form. So now that you've done some homework and figured out where you're experiencing significant form abandonment, there are many ways to reduce it and enhance the performance of your forms. Let's start by following conversion best practices. Reducing form abandonment has a lot to do with how you develop your forms. Try to minimize the number of fields in your form. Too many can increase web form abandonment, seeing as users can get distracted and frustrated, especially on mobile devices. When deciding what info is being requested, consider why you're gathering that particular info, how you plan to use it, and whether there will be a better opportunity further down your sales funnel to gather that info. It also helps to have field names that are clear and easy to understand. Visual cues also go a long way in guiding visitors through the form and down to the submit button, which should always be prominent and look like it's clickable. Lastly, a form builder like Jotform can ensure that your forms are looking their absolute best while also executing at peak performance levels. Build forms that people actually want to complete. Another helpful strategy to reduce form abandonment is to focus on mobile-friendly designs. Many visitors are on their mobile devices these days. If your site and forms aren't responsive and easily accessible, users can get frustrated or bored and leave. Test your form functionality on a variety of devices to ensure that it's compatible across the board, from different devices to varying browsers. Look for issues like unusual spacing, which can cause customers to fall off. A great way to keep visitors around is to establish your site's security and make it known. If you ask for personal information, demonstrate to your visitors that you'll keep their personal information safe. One way to do this is to add an SSL certificate to your site. This step can help build visitors' trust in its security and validity. Clearly display your privacy policy as well as adding your General Data Protection Regulation Agreement field to your forms. This way, visitors feel the security terms are transparent and that they have a good grasp of how you'll be handling their information. Also, use a trusted credit card processor like PayPal when collecting payment information. This helps customers feel comfortable making a purchase on your site. Installing exit intent popups is a simple way to reduce form abandonment. Try creating a customized exit intent popup to capture information before a customer leaves your site. Make sure to include a very basic form that gathers only a name and an email address. Try adding a bonus. Offering an incentive such as a discount will increase the likelihood of customer completion. This pop-up will allow you to gather some customer info, even if the customer doesn't fill out the entire form. One last helpful strategy in reducing form abandonment is the use of A/B test forms. Google Optimize is a great tool when it comes to A/B testing. It's free and can help you assess which versions of your forms are the most effective and also have the lowest abandonment rates. From the questions you ask to your call to action buttons to the form's overall design, A/B testing can help you evaluate every element of your form. Now you know how to evaluate your forms and elevate them with a few simple strategies. Let's do a quick review. To defeat form abandonment, start by following conversion best practices. That includes simple form design and a minimal number of fields. Make your site mobile friendly by checking how your forms look on various devices and browsers. Create a sense of security for your users with SSL certificates, displaying your privacy policy, and using trusted credit card processors. Install exit intent popups to capture info before a customer leaves, and make sure to utilize A/B form testing to assess which version of your forms is most effective. It takes time to measure and reduce abandonment, but it's so worth the effort. Your forms will be in tip-top shape in no time. Thanks for watching Jotform. I'm Noel. See you next time.